Okay. Today we're going to talk about my fishing chest pack. It's Fishpond's bigger one, so they have a smaller one that's a little bit bigger than like a large cell phone. And then they have this guy right here. This is really nice. I really like it. I like the space of it. We'll go through how I have it kind of set up and what I have in it, and then kind of what I do, I guess, to change it and that kind of stuff. So I guess some of the major stuff on the outside first is I have my Garmin InReach Mini that I use for hiking, so this comes on and off the pack. When I'm hunting and stuff too, this is also what I'll take. So this is like very transferable depending on the activity that I'm doing. The other thing I have on the outside of the pockets is on this little lash point area. This is just where I clip my my little hemostats. So this one's by Dr. Slick. I just really like the color. I like how light they are. They're light and they're small, and they don't really overcomplicate it. They do have a little pin there on the inside for cleaning out eye holes, but I just like take this real quick and I pinch that on the side. And then the other thing that I have is I have Fishpond's retractable, I guess, little harness thing. You can use it for lots of stuff, but I put my clippers on it. This clipper is the big loon clippers from from Loon. But they're big. They got some cushion on them and a bottle opener. I appreciate the fact that they're huge comparatively to like a lot of other clippers. Kind of just look like fancier toenail clippers. These ones are just kind of giant, and I like that about them. So on the front pockets, the first thing that I have that you'll see is this green like fly patch. The fly patch, I just use for drying flies, and I'll throw them back in. Not really long-term storage or anything. If you don't like it, the inside also has some like soft-sided Velcro, so you can kind of slap it in there if you don't want to see it. This is this is just like a little container I got from my fly shop, but this is where I keep my indicators, just because it's convenient and it was free. So I slipped that right there in the front. The other front pocket that I have too is one of Fishpond's like circle containers. These are cool because they come in a magnet form. This one's not that. And then I think they have a deep and a shallow version. But I just keep a handful of streamers in here. That's all I keep. So rather than carrying a bigger streamer box, I'll keep some like 4 or 5 streamers just kind of shoved in there, and it tends to work. Some woolly buggers, some fancier stuff from Blue Line, that kind of thing. So that changes depending on what I want to experiment with. Different sizes, different colors. But yeah, that I keep in there. That way I don't have to carry another, that's like a second fly box or whatever. Now this pocket, if you see in this pocket, it's got the same style organizer. I think I dropped a fly or something. The same style of organizers in here. You'll see there's 4 of them. And then just like a kind of empty space in the middle there. The empty space is where I keep my fly box. This is a Fishpond one as well. I like the tacky stuff. I just keep dry stuff and then nymphs on one side. It's kind of general organization. In here, one of those pockets that I told you about is I have for leaders. I used to carry around those big like spools of tippet, but now I just whatever tippet I buy, the attachable ones, and then I'll just carry 4, 5, and 6. So 6 if I'm feeling fancy, 4 if I'm making my leader longer, and then 5 for like most stuff. But that seems to work really well rather than carrying like every single type. And then the only other one in this magnet enclosure The other pocket, one pocket's empty, so I guess I can expand some stuff in there. But I carry like my drying stuff, so dust and some gel. Those are from Loon. I don't really, I haven't experimented too much with that kind of stuff. The first time I walked into a fly shop, I was like, what do I need? And they were like, you need this, this drying stuff for your flies after they start sinking after a little bit. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, what brand? And the guy was like, I like Loon. So I've always just kind of bought that because it's worked. Not really for any other particular reason. I have some, I used to have another thing in here is I used to have a split shot container, but I think it broke, and so there's just a bunch of loose split shot on the bottom. So I just, you know, when I need some split shot, I just do that. Okay, the middle pocket here. The only thing like long term that I keep in here is I have my fishing license. And then I'll keep, I have some gloves. I've been doing some winter fishing. You can see from some videos, but these are like fingerless gloves from Sims that my friend bought me. And that's about it. Otherwise, this big back pocket right here that you see, I'll keep cell phone, wallet, keys, that kind of stuff. Rather than in my waders, I'll just keep it in here. And then if I feel like if I'm in a really super slippy area, I'll put like a Ziploc bag in there for like my phone in case I fall, because this case is waterproof. Okay, so the other thing I have there's this empty pocket in the back of the chest bag, like right against your chest. I don't really store anything in there. I guess you could store like gloves in there if you really wanted room or something else, but that is another pocket. And then the only other thing to talk about is this back panel is nice because it's super thin. So even if you have nothing on it, say if you're doing a backpack, even if it's not the same brand, so you can't clip this into your backpack, like some of the Fishpond backpacks have like the clips on the shoulder. You can wear this like under it, and it's not uncomfortable at all. It's got like a little hook for people who carry their nets like kind of upside down. They have a net slot on the back as well. And then they have this big pocket in here. The only thing that I have noticed that I've kept in this big pocket, which most of the time is empty, is sometimes if I'm not filming and I'm not carrying a backpack, or it's particularly light day, I'm just fishing, I'll put a rain jacket in here and fold it super flat so it's not like big or whatever. But I'll keep a rain jacket in there. And then this just attaches with these like quick clips, which is pretty cool. So you'll see that they can just kind of attach right there. And then you press down. They're like, I guess they're Fishpond's buckle, which is okay. So I always keep one and then clip in there. The only thing I'm thinking about changing on this is instead of using the net slot, like I'm sure you've seen in some of my videos where I pull it out from the back, I'm thinking about putting one of those tethers. I have a tether on my backpack, and when I used to have a hip pack, I would have a tether to my net, and like a magnet one, and then so I'm thinking about having that and clipping it to the bottom of the net. That way you just reach up, grab the handle, and pull forward. The tether's nice because I've dropped my net a bunch, and so I appreciate the ability not to lose my stuff. But that's about it. So it works really well. I like it. I like this magnet enclosure for all the main stuff. It's super easy. It kind of stays open, and then you can just push it shut and it pops in there. And yeah, it works. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for some of the newer vlogs and some more gear stuff.